Hello, I am John, and today I am playing a game with a really loud music. My dog is apparently having some dreams. She's so adorable. Yes, she is. I don't want to turn the music off because it's good music, but at the same time, it's blowing my ear holes out my ass. You know, that's even possible. Anyway, this is Airships Conquer the Skies. Apparently a game made by David Stark of Stark Industries. I don't know. Anyway, this is actually a really cool game. It's really simple, but it's really cool. I'll kind of show you within this. I have tons of mods in the game as well, which is another cool thing. It's got workshop access. There we go. Oh yeah, that's right. I have to use the arrow keys. One of the few things that I don't like about this game. So yes, I have some mods. This thing I made myself. 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 You're going to start noticing a pattern. This thing I made myself. They're very simply designed, but they're very effective. This thing, not so much. Mainly for the fact of its weaponry, which there's just tons of different cool things in this game. Like, basically you're in the steampunk era. You're in sort of steampunk land. And then with the campaigns, which are called Conquest, they're just randomly generated and whatnot. And yes, I do also have cheat mods, aka God mods, but I'm not going to use them. I made a ship, and I just kind of wanted to see how quickly just one of those would just win the whole campaign for me. I think it took about a minute, maybe two, since I was kind of lax a little bit. I mean, I could have taken all the areas really quickly, but I was just like, you know what? I'm going to give some people a little bit of a chance. But they didn't have a chance. Because this thing, 1,000 rounds per second, it can have sustained fire for 9 seconds. And it can hit something accurately up to 95,000 meters. AKA 95 kilometers. If I'm not mistaken, 3 kilometers is a mile. So that's about like 30, maybe 40 miles. That's bigger than the map. If I'm not mistaken. But yeah, I do use some of the cheat things just so that I don't have to have like these massive ships that are just full of coal and whatnot. So I use like the God Supply Hatch, God Coal, and the God Ammo because of the fact that a lot of times I can't really find space to put supply hatches and whatnot. And it's kind of annoying to just have them randomly strewn across the ship. Since this is all like 2D. Kind of reason why it looks kind of the way it is with like this little blueprint thing here. So let's go open up. Which one do I want to do? Sure, Dreadnought. It's supposed to be a capital ship sort of thing. It's not as powerful as I would have hoped it to be, but you know, it'll get her done. It'll get her done because I think I've updated it a bit with more coal. Yeah, I did. Since I think one of the problems was this thing just kind of said, nope, fuck you. And then it just dropped. So now I've got 2 coal so that 1 coal can go over here. 1 coal can go over here. And I got 2 ammo things as well. And I just got some massive, some very heavy cannons, or very heavy cannons, as this person accidentally misspelled. which has technically 300 damage, but there's 2 different types of damage in this game. Since this is a simple game, it's not going to have like 5 different types of damage things. It's only going to have 2, which is blast and piercing. If I'm not mistaken, piercing has the capability of killing people inside of the ship, aka decrewing the ship or just plainly tearing it to shreds. While blast has the capability of tearing through armor and, well, pretty much just setting the ship on fire, if I'm not mistaken. Which is where these fuckers come into play. I have pretty much 16 massive water tanks that provide the means to extinguish massive amounts of fire. So I've basically got 800 water capacity. Not sure how much that capacity thing is, but I've got kind of a smattering of people, like mix of robots and humans in this thing, and then a whole ton of these these pods. These pods are kind of retardedly overpowered. Just looking at my dog, or the blanket that my dog is under. So yeah, the pods are kind of retardedly overpowered, and they're also part of a mod. Like, this whole bit is just a part of a mod, so is this. Like, basically 90% of the ship is some form of a mod or another. Even these corridors without ladders, like, the only corridors in this game normally are just laddered corridors, aka these. But I kind of like it to look aesthetically pleasing, so I decided, you know what? Sure, I'll get that mod. It's nice. Though the enemy, I believe, they use a lot of this stuff. They don't use the god stuff at all, which is very fucking fortunate. Or else I believe the game would have a heart attack. Though unfortunately they use some other things that are kind of retardedly powerful on their own. They're really expensive, but I don't think the AI really has money capacity. It's just they're told, okay, build stuff at some points in time to make it easy on me. Yeah, I don't know. This thing is pretty powerful with its deck gun and all that stuff. Like, though, as I said, like, most of the ship is modded. Like, this isn't, the propellers aren't. The rocket engine is, of course. These large guard barracks are. Spider Bay isn't, which may surprise some of you. Yes, there's like mechanized spiders in the game normally. But yeah, I kind of like it how it's like a little simple 2D thing. I've never actually gotten this close, but yeah, there's like little dudes. You can see their eyes and whatnot in like the 8-bit that this game is. Maybe it's more like 64-bit, maybe. No, it ain't 64-bit, it's like maybe 18-bit, I don't know. 16-bit? I don't know. Anyway, so basically you can build ships, you can build land ships, which are basically, tanks and basically steamwalkers, and you can build buildings. I just clicked into building, which is kind of fortunate because I wanted to show you the most retarded weapon in this game, which is, technically speaking, even more powerful. That's new. No mistaken, this was different, which means the mod updated. Cool. Super high damage, dual-barreled cannon with large arc. If hit, it has a high chance of exploding. Ew! But it has 22,000 meters of accuracy, with 100 blast and 100 pierce damage. And it can fire two rounds a second, but its clip is only 2 rounds. And it requires coal every 5 seconds. Then there's the Aspis, which some of these guns are kind of nice, some of them aren't. This one, kind of a mix. Because it's got this, which is nice, but then it's also got this, which can kind of get in the way sometimes with some other aspects. Then this is probably going to be one of them that isn't nice at all, because people will probably be hanging on like there, and there to run it, because it operates with 3 crew members. So there's going to be 3 people on the outside of your ship What the fuck is that thing? Yeah, that thing is a part of it. I think there's supposed to be something, but at the same time there isn't. Oh, heavy structural. Oh yeah, it did update because there's a heavy structural. Then there's vertical grand keel. Yeah, these different ones are like from mods, but let's see if it's still in here. Probably is. In all truthfulness. It should be towards the top. There we go. Artillery support. Its maintenance cost is 500, though it's a super weapon, as it kind of says there. Its potential damage is 400, aka 200 blast, 200 pierce. It just brings down a rain of cannonballs from off of nowhere. And it can hit fairly accurately because of the mass volley. Because it fires six rounds. Okay. Though it fires them in less than a second, apparently. So yeah, it early on it will fuck your day. Once you've got good enough armor, it's just like meh. Just meh. But yeah, there's boarding. You can't really see the boarding things, but oh, soldier barracks, that's new. Barracks where soldiers are trained, and now that's from them in the past show train volunteer troops from the city they protect. Ooh, that's actually really interesting. Ooh. 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 I got a Christmas tree now of soldiers. Can I issue command? Yeah, that's one of those things. I'm just checking to see if any other mods updated. The super lasers were still there, super heavy cannons were still there. Yeah, these things are basically... This is basically a gun that you put on either a fortress, aka a building, or you put it on a ship if you seriously fucking want to. This thing is supposedly ship version, but it's got like a firing arc of 1 degree, so you have to aim directly at the enemy. Like, it's got longer accuracy because of the less... No, it's got equal accuracy. This thing is actually a lot better than that thing, I feel. Except for the fact that this thing has like 300, I believe. This one also has 300 and 300. Oh, okay. This one just takes longer to reload, so yeah, it's worse. Yeah, it even weighs more. And takes more crew. Why? Okay, yeah, why is that even a thing? Well, I guess if you're strapped in for space. So technically speaking, it's actually bigger even. But this thing... yeah, I don't see any advantage to using this thing. It's like, there's rifles in this game, there's grenades. Right now I'm looking at a whole tab of mods, technically speaking, yeah. Then some of these things actually do, like, technically speaking, give you money, which is cool. Like this. This gives you 100 money, and it can chew through people if, you know, you need it to. Yeah, here's the weapon pods that I was kind of talking about. You can just have so many different holes in your ship, and then you can just put a whole shit ton of these things in it. And then you've got very close range capabilities, because this thing has 670, 670, the Gatling gun is 250. Oh. The side ones are a bit less. Yeah, but there's even like different, like, World War I, World War II ship things. There's decks and trenches. So many different mods. So many. Yeah, I didn't even check this yet. Gatling auto turret. Yeah. Ooh, minigun. I think that's new. Oh, okay, maybe it's just for, like, ships only. Because there's, like, a double minigun that just shreds wooden armor. Oh, but I kind of want to design a ship. I'll leave it like that. Please check shit. Oh, no, it's in the super weapons. Oh! That double thing is just for those. This has railjacks. Because it can actually aim better, because railjack has, like, 5 degrees of turning. Yeah, here's the dual minigun, pumping 100 rounds per second, able to have sustained fire then for 10 whole seconds. And it can only fire at 107 meters. But it don't need to shoot too far away when it can just vaporize everything they hit. For fuck's sakes, it'll kick some ass. Then the heavy things are only for those, yeah. Anyway, I kind of do want to just build a ship for you guys quickly before going into Conquest. So, yeah, let's just have it be a simple little ship. Very streamlined, very nice, very etiquette-y. Etiquette is not a word, do not give shit. Let's see here, so, troops. Yep, there's no soldiers for this. But yeah, the god barracks is one of the things. Yeah. Yeah, there's mech suits. Mech suits are cool. Here's some of the different types of boarding mechanisms. Grenadiers, arachnids, marines. Marines jump. Arachnids, grenadiers, they both have boarding hooks. The spiders, they also jump. And then your guards, they're just guarding the ship. That's all they do. This allows you to power your lift mechanism, unless, you know, you're using one of these things, in which case you're good then if you're using one of these things. You're not good, actually, if you're using one of these things, because this thing tends to explode violently when damaged. Yes. Means that you can basically kiss your ship goodbye if it gets hit. If this thing dies, this thing only has 70 health. This thing has 14,000 because, you know, it's a cheat thing. Then this is just like the massive one that takes coal every 3 seconds. Here's the propeller. And you've almost got a basic ship. There's like 2 more things that you really need for a ship. That are the dis and the dis. Or, you know, you could actually have a bridge, but unfortunately I, for some reason, don't have fucking space. Oh, I wonder why I was putting shit on this. You just put the fucking berths on there instead. Then yes, I do need some supply hatches, so actually... Or a supply hatch, because I used to got one. Because that allows me to create these more compressed ships, these better ships, these more beauty ships. Now then, since it's only 409, let's see what weapons we can add. I'd add a rocket. Never actually added too many rockets to ships. I don't really use rockets much. The heavy rifle's pretty good as well. The cannon's a bit much. Gatling gun? Gatling gun? Minigun would be good if I wanted to do Gatling gun. It's like a scorpion now. It's just a bam, bam, bam. I don't know what the bam is, but bam. Staying for 5 seconds. Seven piercing compared to 3 piercing. You know what? Yeah, these gun. Minigun. Missile auto turret is kind of. Oh yeah, oxygenated flamethrower as well. Go put that on the bottom. Grab a couple of miniguns, and we are anti-wood. And we ourselves are wood as well. So let's go upgrade a bit to new titanium, steel, layered, maybe, plastic. Plastic is heavy as balls. Yeah, I don't understand. I thought plastic was like really thick and light. Like lighter than glass to a point where actually I think it's plastic. Actually, if you made it right, you could use plastic as glass. Almost. I mean, it probably wouldn't be as see-through, but it'd be okay. I kind of like how they do. Okay, if you want to just make a shitty-ass ship that is basically just bullet sponge, put it with this, because this is cheap as all hell. And then this will actually reduce the price. Realistic paneling does nothing, but this reduces price. It is actually not that bad, comparatively, to wood. Yeah, it's basically like wooden armor, only a little bit better. A little bit, not a lot, a little bit better. I mean, reinforced wood is better than it. Glass is just... Fireproof, can withstand almost all explosions, compared to wooden and metal counterparts, but only offers a little protection. Sure. Never made a full glass ship. It's a glass cannon. You know what? Yeah, I need to do that. I just need to make a ship with a giant cannon and then make the cannon part out of glass. I can call it a glass cannon. Puns. I love puns. Yeah. Let's go save some chick. So I've got the embryo, I've got the fledgling, I've got the hatchling. I need to chick. All of these are like light vessels. In truth, though, the hatchling can really keep itself afloat for quite a while. Anyway, yeah, Clone Quest. Let's just do... Sure. So I'm kind of trying to show a lot of the stuff in the game. This is a really cool game, in my opinion, at least. And I do suggest you guys play it, because this is, in my opinion, like... I mean, I haven't even played it that much, but... It is so cool! I'm sounding like Markiplier right now, but it is so cool! I mean, more or less, I'm just a big customization fan, and and regardless of some of the game choices that I do love Steampunk because it's just so inventive. It's like, oh hey, I'm gonna use a steam generator, and now I've got a motherfucking airship with some motherfucking chain guns. Why is it taking this long to load a goddamn road? Dot dot dot. I love that. Just dot dot dot. Then the campaign usually starts you off with a vessel. I can search the name of this thing later, but I will need to upgrade it with an actual good coal thing, one infinite ammo. Though since it's got some heavy guns, I don't fucking mind it. It's got some heavy fucking guns. Why should I give a shit? And I've got one tree farm, which boosts my economy a bit. Here. Now then. This thing's called the creosote. Then I can pause and play as I please. Sorry, but the motherfucking creosote is way goddamn bigger than you, bitch. Look at this thing. It's nothing more than tis but a tiny ass little guard outpost. But to be fecked over by a goddamn cannon. Trying to stay as far away from it as possible so that the cannons can't do damage. I'm getting very minorly damaged, nothing too big. Then these are flat guns, that's the reason why they're pointing straight up, so that they can hit enemy air. But yeah, see? Steamwalker. Coal is like the most useful resource in this game, in all truthfulness. So I hope I can actually destroy this motherfucker. I mean, sure, it's just steel wall. What the hell is it gonna do to a mega cannon that I have? But I'm taking some hits too, especially since I'm kind of wood. Them rifles are doing some fucking work to me. I'm gonna have to potentially have to upgrade this thing or get the arachnid up. Yeah, like the best thing though in this game is just building stuff in the campaign, so that you know exactly what you can and cannot build. Since I'm sure I've got this mod that allows me to not have to go and invade everywhere to get structures and whatnot, but still, like, sometimes some of the mods weapons are locked for some reason. And I probably should have sent a spy in first. But man, I can do that with another one. There we go. Fire's spreading. Fire's spreading. Who knew that metal burned so easily? Well, I guess the stuff inside is probably the stuff that's burning, but still. Aww. Oh, they do have water. Jesus Christ. That little tiny black citadel just got fucking wrecked in the end. So, let's go see if I can... I don't have enough for the chick, do I? Oh, oxygenated and minigun aren't... both aren't available. God damn it. This thing is too expensive. I can build the bolter, but I don't really feel like ballistas are gonna do jack shit too. So I think I may just build a hatchling or two. Maybe an embryo, but embryos only have crossbows, so not really worth it either. But yes, hatchlings are kind of like my best weapon at the moment, early on, because they are just vicious. Since they've got 2 cannons, 2 grenades, and then they're very light and maneuverable. I can build a smaller vessel because I have, I've built the embryo. Well, let's actually upgrade the embryo to a fetus. Yes, I'm gonna call it a fetus next. Shh. It's not morally wrong. It's perfectly fine, I think. Yes, I do have heavy rifles. Nice. It's so light of a vessel. I don't know what else to call it. You know what? Yeah, I'll build some fetuses. Since fledglings are kind of just useless to me, they've just got light rifles. I should upgrade the fledgling with better rifles than just these riflemen. Since this thing actually does 25 damage. It's a bit more expensive, but it'll do a lot more damage. So it's more than worth it. Then the cannons just do 40, so kind of one of the reasons why I get a lot of hatchlings early on. This thing doesn't even have any guards. Yes, it does, but why not? Got supplies. Got coal. Got ammo. Guard berth. Then marine. Added that gun. Added that gun. Added that gun. Added that gun. Trench cannon. Then a second rifleman, aka a trench rifleman. Then save the creosote. But I kind of almost want to armor it up a bit more. Well, fuck it. I've got this shit. This is like better than fucking steel. I hate it though how this thing has a couple decks, but yeah, live with what the fucking thing wants. Plus, it's not like it's really gonna do much anyway. So save again as creosote. Yeah, the Junker I kind of want to do a bit of as well, since it's kind of cute. Reaper, unfortunately, I can't get. It is the biggest. It is basically the biggest vessel I've ever made, though. Actually, no. I think was the Magnum? I feel like I've made it bigger. Like, I made one with, like, 3. Oh, yep, that was Reaper. It was so big that, like, I was trying to put, like, keels on it, which add health to the ship. Like, large keels add 1,000. But it was too heavy. So I just decided to just put a whole shit ton of wooden struts in because they're light and cheap. Plus, it just fucking worked. Why not? Still surprised, like, so many things are, like, still connected. Like, people go through these, apparently. Oh, wait, no. A small passage there. Got it. Right. But this thing is, like, 11,000. And the Titan is, like... Titan was already here. Like, the Trench Walker, the... Reaper... No, Strider wasn't mine. Pillbox was. Just like, layered on weapons. The... Magnum Militis. Which, in all truthfulness, is a pretty good ship. I mean, it's got a lot of health. Which I still don't know what the hell that means. But I got a light tank, got a lighter boarding tank. I'm thinking of just like making a little tiny boop. There's now a creosote. That and this thing is like the final thing that I built. The rest of these aren't. Yeah, the Arachnid is very simple compared to the Trench Walker, which a little bit better at least. Yeah, definitely. I called it Trench Walker because there's like trench things on it. There we go. We're refitting that place in the smallest fucking place we could have. Here. This time I'm gonna do that, and I'm gonna also build me a 3rd hatchling. Build me a 3rd hatchling. Building me a hatchling, building me a hatchling. This thing will allow me flamethrowers, but what kind of defense does it have? Oh shit. That means they've got the artillery strike, which is gonna fuck me over. Oh, how about 3 hatchlings? They're the cheapest fucking vessel I've got. Why not? Let's go try. Maybe fail, but let's go try. I'm gonna try to move this thing over there. That then probably gonna get stuck on a couple islands and whatnot bullshit. But okay, yep, they've got a couple them rifles. Grounding it is actually a lot better option. I didn't even notice there's like not even a grenade launcher. They're just like chucking grenades. Yes, the Sun Rampart is now mine. I kind of want to start building some embryos, fetuses. Yeah, sure. Let's go build some. They're fucking cheap. Cheap as dirt. So why not? That's kind of the whole point of them. They're cheap as dirt. So I mean, I'm not going to call them like zerglings because that's like copyrighted. Like I don't know what I'd call them besides like fetuses because they're so weak. I guess I could just call them the embryo 2.0, but that's too easy, I guess. I feel like a bad person all of a sudden. And I'm trying to explain myself for calling someone a fucking fetus. Anyway, the Creosote is finally updated. And now it is way more powerful than before. See, they have to use roads. These things, they don't have to use roads. This thing already has 3 fetuses. Got it. 3 hatchlings. So, let's go 4 and 5. Now it can take the Stormless. You know what? Yeah, I'm gonna... I'm just gonna call it the Embryo Mark II. All these other ones are just fetuses. Like, embryo and fetus is really the only thing that I can think of for, like, really, really fucking tiny, weak ships. So I'm not gonna call it a lighty. That just sounds like I'm retarded. Okay, they've got spider legs. Let's go view what the hell I have. They have a little tiny derp there. No, I'm okay with that. I kinda want to color the Creosote now, but I won't. Let's see here, so they've got some cannons, got some more cannons. Probably gonna need a trench walker. Nope, meant to build a trench walker. Alright, or do I want a pillbox? Do I want an arachnid? I don't want a trench walker. Those are supposed to be black. Like pitch black. Like I painted those. Like I was doing white, black, white stripes because that's the colors of my flag thing. But I don't know. I don't probably have to go. Yeah. There's black, white, black. Apparently it's just showing, just decided to show those, use those strips to show, okay, this is what is painted. Or this is what armor it has. Which is bronze armor. Yeah, I mean, this thing I'm not worried about at all. Yeah, the Creosote is now better. Let me move them over there since this thing should be able to build these Embryo Mark IIs with ease. And now I have to move this thing over here. Boop, boop. Here. Is everything unselected except for this thing? Yes. 1, 2, 3. We can move back. Build, not design. 4th and the 5th. And I may grab the Leviathan. And the Iron Fist. The Leviathan, actually, yeah, I do have to upgrade the Leviathan, don't I? Let's go double check. Grab the Leviathan. Yes, I know that's probably also copyrighted, but why? It's a fucking sea monster. Yep, I do have to upgrade it here. Do I want this shit, or do I want some better shit? I kind of want some better shit, so let's go. Bronze. Tons. Like a bronze. 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 Tons. I don't know why I'm doing drawn tons, but you, I don't know. I know it's kind of loud, but 1, 2, 3. It's not a bomber, so I do straight lines. Bombers, I do sort of diagonal. Then I do the white first. Or no, I do the black first. This thing is a higher class ship, so it gets 4 stripes instead of 5, instead of 3. Damn it. Also, if for some reason anyone finds this racist, you're a little bit dumb. No offense, but you're a little bit dumb. Because me using black and white stripes isn't racist at all. Why do I even feel like I'm trying to defend myself here? I'm fucking playing a goddamn game. This is a fucking video game. Two, three, 4. Yeah, these pods are a little bit retarded in power. That's why I also put them on this as well. I mean, they're short ranged, but so I don't think they're short range. I think that's just like the accuracy, like the maximum accuracy, not the maximum range. Or else probably have something showing like, oh, okay, this is the maximum range of it, like they do with the grenades and whatnot. Let's go double check that actually. Light cannon, maximum accurate range, yes. Like the Gatlin's even have a maximum accurate range instead of a maximum range. So that means that there's just like a hailstorm of gunfire from across the bloody field that's just going towards the enemies, and it's not really hitting them 90% of the time. Even though it looks like it hits them, it's a 2D world with a 3D feel, so a lot of the times the rounds just kind of go past them. Which kind of unfortunate, but yeah, whatever. And I'm getting Guns Vigorous flashbacks. I haven't played that in a long time though, and I really fucking want to, but apparently I need 4 people to play. Bullshit on that part. I don't know. Anyway, let's go back to painting. White. And then another black. Ooh, supply hatch. And there's a pod. Oops. Almost missed a spot. Let's save again. It's the Leviathan. The Iron Fist and whatnot are also painted the same way because that's, you know, shit's structured. 1, 2, 3, 4. I need 1 more, so since this is going to be where I'm going to start building my heavier fleet. See here, the Leviathan. I can get a Leviathan. Cork is just... Unfortunately, the heat ray is not available. But the cork is just 16,000. The king killer is 11,000. Since I'm running out of names, really quite a lot. The overkill. Oh my god, yes, the overkill. Can't remember what it has. Oh yeah, it's basically the shred. It's basically the light shredder because it's got just too fucking many guns. Ray again not available, but the lore I can get, which has 5 incinerators, which are basically like plasma guns, like little tiny light plasma guns. The king killer has 3 death rays. I'll spend the majority of my money on the kitten. I really want to go and just fucking call this thing Kitten. You know what? That is the best shit I've ever seen. Yes, I am calling this the fucking Kitten. Oh, it's a ship that has 3 fucking laser guns. And I'm calling it goddamn Kitten. Oh. Hello, rabbit on our deck. What are you doing there? You're fortunate that the dog... Oh, okay. I look away and now it's gone. Magic rabbit. Oh. It's been 51 fucking minutes and I haven't even noticed. That's how much I got sucked into the game. Like, it is quite a fun game. Okay. Pause there. So, yeah, it was fun. I want to test out the kitten first. I mean, sure, I've used it, but I haven't abused it. Them motherfuckers think they can poke their gun my shitty ass. Oh, hello, it's a little tiny rabbit, too. Jesus Christ, they're fucking conquering everywhere. Build another embryo. No, build a... I kind of want to build myself the light tank or just a tank. The tank is also mine. Of course. This place... Actually, the trench walker is a really cheap vessel. I'm surprised. It's quite powerful, so... trench walker again. Another trench walker. Sure. These storm fuckers are really taking shit. By storm. What is their original land? I don't know. All I know is that they're conquering everywhere else, and I've got to stop them before they do. Yes, in truth, these guys are the sun bastards, but... Sure. Hello, bitch. Hey, bitch. You fucking go, bitch. You fucking go. You fucking go, bitch. Are those heavy rifles? Are those cannons? I think those are actually like mags. I'm not sure. I can't tell. What is it? Kind of like it too. How to, since the whole thing that keeps these things afloat is called suspendium, which I know, kind of cheesy name, but it's this shit. Then this is like the rawest of raw forms. So it's like there's like little floating islands. It's kind of cool. Then that's what that floating islands mod allows you to do. It allows you to build floating islands. Hey, bitch. Bye, bitch. There's a fucking coal thing right there, you sons of bastards. There's like 3 things of coal in this fucking ship and you can't fucking do anything? Gotta be goddamn kidding me. We've got 130 fucking crew. You just ground it. Fuck's sakes. You gotta be kidding me. You people fucking suck that much. I mean, sure, there's just robots on this vessel, and I don't think they're actually doing jack shit. Yeah, I think it's only the Marines who are actually doing anything. Okay, I'll have to modify this vessel with actual people. Hey, bitch. You wanna fucking go, bitch? Oh, Jesus! That's a lot of shit, bitch! Ah, I forgot to even fucking redo that one. Ah, they've even got a laser thing. Don't worry, it's just on wood, though. It doesn't fucking matter. Our ships are like bronze. We've got so many goddamn cannons, it's retardedly powerful. Wait, yeah, these things are fucking bronze and they're getting their asses whooped. Oh, okay, they've got bombers, motherfuckers. Oh shit, they captured it. Are those shotguns, or are those just like somehow spray guns? They're like really retarded. We've got so many ships in this one fucking fleet. Jesus Christ. Or are those just heavy rifles, for fuck's sakes? I think they're just heavy rifles, god damn it. Okay, yep, they're starting to move their fleet forward. And once again, I forget to fucking repair the goddamn thing. Oh. I'm not even gonna fucking move these bastards. These I'm going to try to move to the best of my ability. Which is not much, in all truthfulness. And of course it doesn't help that I've got a fucking laser ship up in the airs. Fucking move back! Kill! Fucking stop getting stuck on that bastard! I'm going to kill that laser bastard if it's the last fucking thing I do. Jesus Christ! What did I just blow up? What is the infinite explosions? Who called fucking Michael Bay? And of course that fucker kills me in like 2 shots. Who called Michael Bay? Who did I kill? What ship did I somehow murder? I don't know. That bitch could die, that'd be nice. Well, I got an achievement. It's time, motherfuckers. It's time! The dreadnought is coming for your ass. For God's sakes, this thing ain't gonna do jack shit. Probably could have, actually, but... eh. Yep, of course they're gathering every single fucking thing they have. They're there. Fucking vessels. Jesus Christ. I've got 2 embryos. One of which can't even command itself. Yep, I am the last empire, aren't I? Or that was the second to last, but yep, I'm the last one. They're gonna send their invasion fleet after me, but I've got the dreadnought coming, so why am I even continuing? Like, you know what? Yeah, I need to stop. Usually it goes a lot better for me, but those fuckers just got retardedly overpowered really early. Like, that was an overly powerful ship or fleet for this early in the game. Anyway, ignore my mouse. If you guys enjoyed, like, comment, subscribe, whatever. Tell me once more. Tell me what's all other games. This was really fun. I really enjoyed it. Regardless of the fact that those fuckers are cheating bastards. Seriously, why does the AI also get lasers? That's fucking stupid. I want lasers, and only me. Only me! Blah, blah.